Hey, NorCal. It's Monday, October 3rd. And as you can tell, Jason's not here. He is on vacation. We're here talking with Kelsey about the IKF Grand Nationals. Oh, we're already getting comments. All right, there's the Gaderas in the chat. Hey guys. All right, so let's do a quick over the weekend what happened. I know that some of our NorCal drivers were at CKNA at Indy. And I think that's it. I don't have Jason's list. This is Jason's part of the show. Races this weekend, of course, we have the IKF Grand Nationals at Reno. We also have coming up, we got a Sonoma race coming up, and I think there's a Prairie City race as well. So we have those. Shout outs. Anybody that's going to the IKF Grand Nationals, we're shouting you out. We're going to let you know we're watching you guys. We'll be doing shout outs over the weekend. Tag us at NorCal Carters. We see you, we will repost it. So, without further ado, we're going to bring up Kelsey. Kelsey is from NNKC, the host of the IKF Grand Nationals. Hey, Kelsey.
How's it going?
It's going well. How's it going out there in Reno?
It's going good.
All right. So, the Gaderas will be there shouting out Gaderas. Matt and Gabby. Matt was on our show last weekend or last Monday. We were all in Sonoma last weekend, and Gabby's been on our show a few times. So, Kelsey, can you talk to us about the class list for the IKF Grand Nationals?
Yeah, we have 9 classes. There's the cadet class or junior 1, the junior 2 class, both for 206, senior 206, and then we have a master's 206 and a heavy 206. Heavy is really popular at our club, and so we wanted to have that as one of our optional classes. We also have the IAME Mini Swift, the IAME K100 Junior and K100 Senior, and we also have a 125 shifter class, which is also a really popular class at our club. So, we had the basic classes we had to do, and then we had 2 optionals, and we did 206 heavy and 125 shifter.
All right, so lots of variety, lots of locals, and sounds like a good list. All right, so let's talk about the IKF Grand Nationals. So at the IKF Grand Nationals, you win a prize, and it's called the Duffy. Kelsey, can you kind of explain a little bit what the Duffy is, and then we can kind of hopefully some people can chime in about its oh, look, there you go. I didn't have one. All right, so there's one right there modeled. There we go.
So this is if you win the whole thing at the end of the weekend. If you're, I was not prepared for this, but if you're on,
I'm sorry. So while we're showing them off,
you get a Screaming Eagle. So those are the 2 that are up for grabs for all the classes.
Yes.
And sit back here. See a little bit.
And they really are as heavy as they look.
Oh man, this thing is a workout. I mean, this probably weighs like 20 pounds.
Yes.
Screaming Eagle isn't quite as heavy, but the Duffy's a paperweight for sure.
Yes. All right. So the Duffys, we all know somebody that has one. We all know somebody that has a lot of them. For example, my friend Dylan Albiani has a lot of them. I believe he's going to be there. Dylan, hopefully you're in the chat, or the Mitchells, if you're in the chat. Um, but yes, so the Duffy is a very coveted trophy in the karting world, and I can tell you this from first experience because I only have one, okay, and it's not even really mine. I just claim it by default because he's part of my family. So I have one, but I have been dying. We got that one in 2012. That's where my shirt's from, the 2012 Nationals. But I'm dying for the second one because when you get two, you become an IKF expert, okay, which is also a big deal. Um, oh, yep. All right. So Dylan will be going for number 10. Okay, that's his 10th Duffy. Okay. And so I'm dying for a second one. David only has one. Josh doesn't have any, but we have belt buckles.
Yeah, the belt buckles don't really happen anymore, unfortunately either. But
I was gonna ask about that because I actually haven't really heard about them in a while. So that might be an old school thing now. But
yeah, well, since I took
yeah.
over, they kind of stopped doing that. So I asked about it this year to try to make sure we had them, but they're not doing them anymore. So
Oh, interesting. All right. I was not prepared to talk about this either. I would have showed it, but yes, they are heavy. Those are
but,
heavy as well.
I
All
have four
right.
Screaming Eagles and five Duffys up here, but that's not all of them. So
Yes.
I think between Cole and his dad, they have Cole has 9 or 10, I think, and maybe two Screaming Eagles, and I think his dad has something similar. So
Yes. I was actually reading the list not kind of over the weekend, and I was just like, wow, these are some big names in here. So if you remember seeing somebody win a Duffy or have a story about a Duffy, put it in the comments. We'll bring it up. Um, okay, Kelsey. So another question: what are the entries looking like? What are the classes that are looking to be popular?
so we have 91 pre-entries right now. We said we were going to shut down registration yesterday, and I just didn't. So I mean, if you really want to pre-register, still it's still open. So get on there now and do it. Uh, but currently we have 16 in junior one, 15 in junior two, 16 in senior, 12 in masters, 11 in heavy, 6 in mini swift, only 4 in K100 junior, 5 in K100 senior, and 6 in the 125 shifter class.
All right. So everybody's eligible for a Duffy, it sounds like.
Yeah.
All right. Get you guys in the low classes, get your friends, call them out, tell them, hey, what's up? Come race me for a Duffy, whatever you got to do. Let's get those classes bigger. All right. Next question we had. Oh, can you tell us about your class sponsors this year?
Yes. Um, we have some awesome class sponsors this year. Uh, some regulars to some other series: Unleashed Power with Jerry Apodaca, Speed Sense Motorsports with Austin Elliott, Racer Motorsports with Ryan and Kim Mitchell, who's on here. Thank you guys. Cashed Out Racing, they are here local in Reno, kind of a newer kart shop starting out. Cole Nelson Racing, RLV, Invader Racing Engines, Peterson Wealth Management here in Reno, PKS, and man, I should have asked how to pronounce it, but it's Borge Brothers. I'm not sure how to pronounce it.
All right. Well, we at NorCal Carters as well want to thank all the sponsors. Thank you guys for putting all your support into the IKF Grand Nationals. It's a very important race to our karting community, and we're glad that you guys are supporting it and helping it grow. So, any questions? Put them in the chat. Here we go. Kelsey, how's the club getting ready? How's the track looking? What's going on out there?
So we had a track work day last Saturday, and we had a lot of people come out and help clean up the track a little bit. Remove some of the broken down hay bales, put new ones in, clean up, paint a little bit. We've been kind of doing some track maintenance all year, and after the beginning of August, we kind of stopped doing anything to it, so everybody had the same surface to practice on until the Grand Nationals. But we marked out all the pit spots. There's people parking out there right now, so we've tried to prepare so that we can make sure everything runs really smoothly and everything's cleaned up and ready to go on race day.
That's awesome. Well, I'm sure you guys are keeping it looking great. I've heard good things. So here we here we go. Cole says track's great. I'll give him a thumbs up for you, Cole. Track's great. Thumbs up. And then the Gutierrez, thank you to all the sponsors. All right, so can we talk about the schedule? What's it going to look like? What's the weekend going to look like? Um,
Yeah. Okay, so Thursday and Friday are practice days. Thursday's unofficial practice. Friday is official practice. So we are doing. There will be kind of less people there at the track to like man it on Thursday, and then Friday we're gonna have everyone there full track. No problems there. But we have a schedule, and we're going to do everything by class. So we're going to have 5 practice sessions. They're going to be about 10 minutes long, going Thursday and Friday, and then Thursday and Friday, both days, about 2:30. The fuel and tire depot will open, so we will have in the tech and scales area. You'll be able to go pick up your tires, pick up your fuel and oil. You'll have to get a ticket from the registration and then come over and pick up your tires, so we don't have multiple places where you're paying for stuff. And then
and don't lose your ticket, friends. Come on. This isn't our first time here.
Yeah. It's a short walk from registration to the tech area. So then on Saturday, we're going to start with practice and qualifying. And then after qualifying, we'll have a lunch break. We're going to do 2 heats on Saturday, and 10 laps and 15 laps. And then Sunday, big day, we'll have practice in the morning. We'll have the third heat, also 15 laps, and the main event at 20 laps. And both Saturday and Sunday, the drivers' meeting is going to be at 8 a.m. We have a lot of classes, and we're trying to fit a lot of laps in there, so we're going to start a little early just so that we can get on the track and get going.
Yeah, I was going to say, did you guys hear that? You guys have 4 race sessions. 4. Okay? All right. So what's the weather going to be like? Do you know?
The weather's supposed to be pretty nice, actually. I think, there were some people thinking that there might be some rain in the forecast, but I think after, looking at it today, things look really good, and I don't think they're going to have any sort of precipitation at all this weekend. So it's been in the 70s. I think that's kind of what it looks like right now. It says, what does it say? It says, yeah, so it's pretty good. So 81, 83, 84, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So I think it's going to be really nice. Not too hot, not freezing cold. We'll be doing good.
All right. That actually sounds way nice. So let's talk about the format. Was it released? Do we know what format is going to be ran?
It's cool. I like it. Sorry.
You're good.
Sorry. The format. What do you mean the format?
The track layout.
We are doing track 4. It's kind of our standard track. Long 3 and no chicane in the back. So.
All right. So Travis Mitchell is going to run 206 senior, also K100 senior, plus Step Up is bringing a few of their drivers. Looking forward to a great racing nationals. Just found out Grandpa's up and landing at the airport to the next track. Very cool. All right. So Travis Mitchell's going to be there. Step Up Karting's going to be there. Who else is going to be there? Put it in the comments. Put it in the chat. Let's hear you. Okay, Kelsey, let's talk about what did you have any points you wanted to make? Anything you wanted to say?
So there are pit spots that people paid for or that are for class sponsors. So we have somebody out at the track that's going to be there all week parking people. Just be mindful of that. There's a first come first serve area. We've chalked everything out, so it should be pretty easy to find parking. It's going to be kind of tight because we have a lot of people coming and we don't want anybody to have to park outside the tents. So we're going to be really serious about vehicles need to not be in the pit area and need to go park somewhere else. We have a whole side lot that cars can go in or they can go outside the gate. We'll have the north gate open as well as the main gate, so that shouldn't be an issue getting everyone in and out. RVs we have a couple areas that we're setting up for them, but they're kind of going to be around the fence area. So unless it's like a toy hauler and you're pitting out the back, or if it's just a regular RV or a camper, it's going to be along the fence and not in the pit area.
Okay. And I can't remember. You said you can still pre-register, right?
Right now you can, but I'm going to shut it down here in a little bit after this closes. So we have to put together packets for that. And so we said everywhere that we were going to shut it down at 5 o'clock yesterday, and I just left it open for a few people. So if you want to get in there, do it tonight, because I'm going to shut it down so that we can get all our packets and everything ready to go to make things really smooth on registration.
Perfect. Yep. Efficiency. Let's get pre-registered. Let's see. Cool. There's heavy hitters in all classes. Get your gear bag out, prep your cart, get to Reno. You won't want to miss this one. Yep. Well said, Cole. All right. So put it in the chat. Who's going to be there? Come on. Tag your friends. All right.
Now Jared Sims is running 2 classes.
All right, here we go. Come on, tag your friends. Let's do it. Okay, so the last time Reno had the IKF Grand Nationals was, do you know when?
I think it was 2004.
2004. Okay. I think it was 2009 because I was there at that one.
That might be true.
And I was trying to remember the date, but when you said 4, I was like, no, it was 9. I think it was 9. Maybe, do we have any fact checkers in the chat? Fact checkers, where you at? Wake up.
I mean, I can tell you. Just give me a second.
Oh, Mason Mitchell will be there. He's running KA Junior and Junior 2. All right. Shout out Mason Mitchell. Jared Sims. He's going to add a second class. Doing it big. All right, guys. 209. Oh, yeah, 2009. Well, that's funny because I couldn't remember that all day, and then I remembered it when we started talking about it. That's funny. Okay. First time coming. Oh, here we go. Here we go. First timers. Yes. Hey, how did you find out about the IKF Grand Nationals? Put it in the comments. Do you know them?
Mark Benton, they are club members here in Reno. I'm not sure about Floyd.
All right, Mark Benton, another first Grand Nationals. Yes, that's what we like to hear. All right. So let's talk about things we want to tell our first timers. So we have people that have never been, and we have veterans that have been. So let's talk about it. It's a fun weekend. Again, they said Kelsey said that they're gonna have four heat, four, three heats and a main,
Mhm.
3 heats and a main, which is a lot. So, and what should what should the racers expect, especially that since we have first timers on here? So, how is this going to differ from like a club race, in your opinion?
So I think there's a couple things. First, there's our clubs have had a lot of racers this year. Actually, I think we've averaged between 80 and 90 racers at every race. So the busyness probably won't be so different for our club members that are racing. Um, but yeah, Phil has a good point. It can be windy in Reno. I don't know. This time of year, I don't think it gets too bad. Usually, middle of summer is pretty bad, but make sure you bring something to tie down your tent. And then the other thing is a club race. We kind of just put up a list of what the classes order is going to be, and we're kind of a little more maybe like easygoing with everything. For the Grand Nationals, it's definitely going to be this is the time you are going, this is the time you're going out. Everybody needs to be here. There's not a lot of flexibility for if things are running slow for you or you need to fix something because you need to be out there at the right time because we have a lot of classes to get through, a lot of racing. So just make sure you know when you're supposed to go out. The other thing is because we have a lot of classes, we have a lot of laps, there's going to be times where you're just sitting for long periods waiting for your class to come up. So don't be discouraged to go out and enjoy watching the other races and classes. Obviously, make sure your stuff is good to go so you're not thrashing at the last second. But otherwise, I think it's going to be similar to a club race, just a little more kind of fast paced, more slow paced, and regimented.
All right, so excited. We have some first timers. We got Andrew Kemp. Andrew Kemp's coming. Yeah, put it in the chat. Who's coming? What teams are coming? What class are you racing? What your IKF Duffy story? Your Phil, you gotta have some IKF Duffy stories. Come on, man.
Phil's going to be flagging for us all weekend.
What? World famous flag man. Phil Hand will be there.
Any bets on what kind of socks he's going to wear?
Oh, predictions. Let's do it. All right, Phil's socks. Put it in the chat. Okay, so in the chat, if you're going to nationals, what class are you running? In the chat, your IKF Duffy's story. Oh yeah, here we go. We got some comments. Phil, we got Phil Hand checkered flag. What? He'll even sign it for you if you win. Go out there and win. You'll get a Phil Hand checkered autographed flag and a Duffy even. We'll throw in a Duffy too. All right, here we go. Andrew Kemp. This one's cool. My first Duffy was in 2015. which is exactly 40 years after my dad's first one from 1975. That is what I like to hear. This is cool stuff. All right, very cool. Andrew, how many Duffys do you have? How many Duffys do you have? Phil, give us a hint on the socks. Do you think about it beforehand? Do you just let it happen?
I think he usually wears the American flag ones, but maybe he has some new ones.
Let's do it. Let's get some Phil Hand socks for NorCal Carters. Jason, if you're listening, Phil Hand needs some socks. Official NorCal Carters. Okay, here we go. Andrew Kemp, 2 Duffys and 3 Screaming Eagles. See, so Andrew's an expert. Anyone else? Anyone else? Put it in the chat. Andrew, what classes are you running? Phil Hand, tell us the story about IKF Grand Nationals. I'm so excited. We have new. I keep going back to our new people. I'm so excited that they're going to be out there for the Grand Nationals. Bill says he has stocks. He has a plan. But not even close to Mr. as many as Mr. Invader. Yeah. Cole, where are you at? Cole.
Senior, or Masters in Heavy.
How many do you have, Cole? Edson, when I was racing, Duffy.
Heavy is.
All right, guys. Any other questions?
One other thing, real quick.
Go ahead. No, I'm not going to cut you off. Go ahead.
Similar to last year with oh gosh, names escape me now, with Donald at Prairie City. We're doing a big dinner for everybody. We're catering a dinner Friday night. So after racing's done at about I think 6 or 6:30 on Friday, we're gonna have a dinner catered by Paisans. So make sure you hang around. We're not providing drinks, so bring your own drinks, and we'll have some tables up and bring your own chair if you want to hang out, or you can go back to your trailer or whatever. Hopefully nobody's thrashing so hard they can't make it over there, but everybody is welcome. So.
Yay. I love that. I love the after party. When I was racing, Duffy was doing registration. Oh, like the guy Duffy? Edson? All right. Oh, Cole chimed in. 10 IKF, 1 WK. Cool story. I won 2 of them out of the back of a pickup. See, this is what I like to hear. Where were they at, Cole? Tell us. Oh, the Walden's here. What's up?
Oh, this one's Jeff Nelson's from 1982.
What?
Yeah, that's an old one.
All right.
What are the other ones in here?
So,
yeah, so I did change the lineup for Masters and Heavy. There's now 3 classes between Masters and Heavy, so you guys should be fine.
All right. Yes. So there was a change. Masters and Heavy. There's classes in between now. Yes. All right. Anybody else have any other questions for Kelsey about the IKF Grand Nationals? What to expect? We're talking about the IKF, your IKF Duffy's stories. That's a great change. I'm running Heavy and Master. There we go. Perfect. So next, got on first one in Hillsbury in the dirt. Interesting. A little bit of IKF Grand National history right here. Thanks, Cole. All right. So, yeah, I think we answered my long list of questions that I thought was long. format. Yeah. So, if you want to just kind of tell everyone what to do again, Kelsey, reiterate maybe from the beginning. Sorry, I'm all caught up in my cord here. Just what's happening out at the track, and what to expect this weekend.
So we have chalked out a bunch of pit spots, even in the dirt. So when you come out, there's the first come first serve area. There's going to be somebody out there all week parking people. So if you come on Wednesday, there's no practice on Wednesday. It's just move-in day. So Wednesday we'll have somebody out there to make sure everybody gets in a good spot. We're gonna have to be a little tight so that we make sure nobody has to park out in outside the fence, but I don't think that'll be an issue. Cars are gonna have to park in the parking lot or outside the fence. Thursday registration will be open, and Friday registration will be open in the morning at 7 a.m. Tire Depot to pick up tires or fuel or oil are going to be open at 2:30 on Thursday and Friday, and early in the morning on Saturday they will be open as well. If you need extra fuel, extra tires, we have plenty that the track has procured, so don't worry about running out. Friday night, we are going to have a big catered dinner for everybody. Make sure to show up for that. When you register, everybody will get packets, and in that packet, there'll be a flyer for that and some other things. Racing is going to start Saturday morning. We're going to do a driver's meeting at 8 in the morning, get on the track for practice by 8:30. And then qualifying will happen before lunch. After lunch, we'll do 2 more heats. On Sunday, again, driver's meeting at 8 a.m. We'll do a practice session, and then we'll do our 3rd heat and the main event after lunch. And then we will hand out Duffys and everything else. So, if you want to register, you still can. If you do it tonight, I'm going to shut it down though after tonight. So get on there, pre-register. It's going to be $50 more at the track if you wait until you get to the track to register.
Yeah. All right. Pre-register. They got cater food coming. Cashed out Racing's first national. We're excited. I'm so excited. We have a lot of first timers. Yes. I'm excited. All right, and then we looked at the weather. It's supposed to be nice weather. Yes, thanks, Kelsey and NorCal. Oh, you're welcome, Phil. All right, Phil, thank you, sir. You will be out there. Kelsey will be out there. I don't want to take up any more of her time because she's busy. Cole's busy. Like they said, there's people out there right now working. But I want you guys to spread the news. We got Duffys going out in every class so far. Pre-register. We got a lot of first timers. We got people coming in. Let's make this big. Tag us on NorCal Carters. We'll give you guys shout outs. And I'm trying to run through the comments to see.
If you guys have questions too, you can always email the club, nnkc.reno@gmail.com. I answer it, and I'm pretty quick on it. So.
Yes. So I think we had that here as well. But yes, so reach out to Kelsey if you guys, I do have it, nnkcreno@gmail.com. Reach out if you guys have any questions. It's you guys, it's the IKF Grand Nationals. Who is not excited? All right. Yeah, come get your Duffys, your Eagles, come become an expert, let everybody know what's up, tell your friends, get everybody out there. Let's do it. All right. Kelsey, I am gonna let you go because I do want to be very, very mindful of your time. Um, so go ahead and you can hit us with final thoughts, shout outs, anything like that. Thank you, Cole. Thank you all of NNKC and all the work you guys are doing out there to get ready. So
Yeah, I'm excited for it. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's been a lot of work and a long time building here, so I'm really excited that we're going to have this center track. But yeah, just everybody have a good time and respectful. Everything else in the pits, on the track, all of it. It's all fun. So.
yes. Okay. So that reminds me of something too. Don or Dan, we actually just talked about this. It was checked. 2009 was the last IKF Grand Nationals in Reno, but Kelsey mentioned being respectful. The last two Grand Nationals or national races around the country, I've heard of lots of tempers flaring and things happening and words being yelled and let me just say none of that is going to be happening in Reno because if it does, I'm going to call you out on NorCal Mondays and it's not cool. We don't want that here. All right. So on behalf of all of NorCal, get it out of here. We don't want that. Okay. So um thank you. Oh, look at Dara's thanking you. Yup. Bill's got his black flag ready. So, but here we go, y'all. It's the IKF Grand Nationals. We're excited. Kelsey's excited. I want to see pictures. I want to get tagged. I want to do all the things. So let's make it happen. Let's have a great weekend. Jason's in Disneyland. He absolutely does not like Disneyland. So I'm loving I'm loving this family vacay. But he did want me to say if we all get one person into karting, we'll double by next year. And I wanted to come on and say, if you want to come on my show to talk about karting, let's do it. Again, IKF Grand Nationals this weekend. Thank you so much, Kelsey. And we hope to hear great things.